Hey, so in the next 10 to 15 minutes, I'll give you a breakdown of the most effective system to get high quality, high intent, and high paying clients for your business. Whether it's coaching business, consulting, agency, or any sort of service business, especially if it's online, but this works for offline businesses also. So please pay close attention, and if you have a notebook ready, then please take notes, because this is going to be one of the most valuable trainings you'll watch, especially from me, but in general from internet. And this is not a hypey stuff where I'm just going to hype you on, you can make this, make that. I'm going to give you the exact blueprint of the system in this video. Now, why am I doing this? Well, my intention is to show you that I can help you by actually helping you, by providing you the value. And if you feel that I can be a good partner to help you grow your business, then we can potentially work out a deal where I can be a growth partner and we can work together to scale your business. It's just that simple. Now, obviously for that you'll have to be generating already some sales to be qualified, but more on that later. By the way, if that is something you're interested in, there's a link either below or above this video somewhere. I'll put it. If it's on YouTube, it's below. If it's on Facebook, it's above. Or if it's on Insta, then go to my bio. And just it's a landing page where I put out the people I've helped and type of results I've gotten, and then a way for you to contact me. So that's out of the way. Let's dive into the system. So basically this system is called intent driven AI ads framework. Now, why is it called intent driven and AI? Well, AI because we use AI to leverage earlier it was not AI based, but it was lacking a few things, and with AI we have covered more, as pretty much everyone is doing. AI is not new stuff anymore. But why intent driven? Well, see, every person is different. In any market there are only 3% people who are ready to buy, but 97% of the people are not. So there's a different intent of every subset of the market. This system is designed to position content and your funnel in a way that aligns with the intent of different people. So for example, if someone has an intent to buy right away, they'll be shown the content that will help them make the buying decision right away. Whereas if the person is not ready to buy, they are more in the educational phase, and this system will help them build trust factor with you, so that they want to learn from you and then potentially get into the buy right now phase. I'll explain it in more detail. So let's just actually just break down the system right now and deep dive into it. So it all starts with niche and ICP, basically attraction mechanism. The purpose of this particular yellow part is that it helps you attract cold audience, the people who do not know you, and then turn them into from not knowing you to at least knowing you and kind of feeling that you understand them. So it all starts with niche and ICP creation. Niche is basically a subset of the market that you want to cater. Now, if you're feeling that you can help everyone, well, definitely you can help everyone, but don't start there. Because when you help everyone, your message gets diluted, and the people, it's very difficult for them to understand who you can help. So pick a niche. For example, if you can help coaches and also chiropractors, the terminology is not the same, it's very different, and both of them will get confused if you use a common words. Because if you say just leads, neither coaches nor chiropractors want that. Coaches want more booked appointments and potential clients, and chiropractors want more visits or walk-ins to their clinic and paid appointments and stuff. So pick your niche and create an ICP. ICP just stands for ideal client persona. The purpose of ICP is to create a basic blueprint of the type of person you would want to work with. Because even if you pick coaches, for example, or even if as a coach you pick for example new moms, there's also a lot of problems. Or for example, not new moms actually, if as a coach you pick weight loss, well, weight loss is a huge industry. There are there are women suffering with PCOS who want weight loss. There are corporate people who want weight loss. There are coaches who want weight loss, entrepreneurs who want weight loss. So you have to pick a subset and then create a ICP, because a person in job who is making say around $3,000 to $4,000 a month is going to be very different from a C-level executive who is making say $50,000 a month or $10,000 a month. Their desires, their pain points, everything going to be different. So you have to pick out ICP, and the purpose of ICP is in the further when you create content and your marketing, you have a very good idea of type of person you are catering towards. Now the second thing is cold ready offer. Now what an offer is basically the transformation you're providing combined with a time frame. That's basically what offer is. A lot of people confuse their offer as, okay, I will help you in training, I will help you, for example, in agencies, I'll run ads for you. For fitness coaches, I will monitor your like whatever thing you're providing. For example, if it's as a personal trainer you are being for them, I will provide virtual personal training to you, I'll help you with macros and that stuff. Now that is not offer, that is a service you're giving, that is a deliverable. Offer is basically the transformation you're providing combined with a time frame. For example, instead of telling I'll help you with the macros and tracking, and then I'll help you use proper position while exercising, instead of that your offer would be, I'll help you lose say 20 pounds or 15 kilos or 10 kilos, whatever the number is, in the next 30 days without having to go on a diet that you hate, so that you can achieve whatever result that you kind of have put in the mind, so that you can have a happier lifestyle, you can play with your children, etc. So in it there's a transformation, X amount of weight is lost in a time frame, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever time frame you choose, and combine that with what something that they don't want, and then so that they achieve a desire that they're after, like ultimate desire, because people don't want to lose weight, they want to achieve something that can only be achieved by losing weight. So the offer, cold ready offer, is created that way. And an offer that is for warm audience, for example, if you already have a few thousand subscribers on YouTube or followers on Instagram and they already know you, like you and trust you, even if you put out I help you lose weight, they are happy. But for someone who doesn't even know you, you have to create an offer in a different way, which is something I really help people. That's why I have that growth partnership program that I talked about in the beginning. It's more of a done with you, where I come into your business and help you grow. Anyway, so third is positioning. Positioning is basically positioning you in a way where you are not just another personal trainer, not just another agency owner, not just another business coach, but you are a person who they want to work with and help you build know, like, trust factor with your clients or prospects. So that is the most foundational. Now this, if you do not do this properly, everything else fails. So this is the most crucial part. Now once we have that in place, we leverage AI to understand the market's interest and type of demographics, and then leverage them to target them. We also have a partner with third-party platforms like Bluekai and other Oracle related platforms to create an audience base that is much more likely to convert. And then again we leverage Meta's AI to to help our pixel understand the type of people we want to go after. More on that later. Again, after that we run intent definer AI driven ads. Now these ads are mainly of three types: pay in hope ads, power offer ads, and hand raiser ads. The purpose is very simple. For pay in hope ads, they cater to the person's or potential clients' desire and their pain, and then they poke into the pain and then give them a hope that you or your team are the answer to their problems. The power offer ads are basically, they're much more direct, and this works much better in B2B than in B2C, but it works in B2C also. I've personally seen it work in both. And then last is hand raiser ads, where it's basically, if you have this problem, I can help you, I have a resource, if you want it, just let me know. And then they raise their hands and by commenting or DMing, and then you share the asset, which builds KLT, and then they get into the further part of your like funnel and whatever you are helping them with. So from these ads, people are sent to some sort of landing page or a DM, like depending on the type of funnel you're running. See, the biggest benefit of this funnel, or the biggest leverage of this funnel that I'm talking about, the framework actually they're talking about, it's not specific to any specific funnels. For example, there are many people who sell only work with VSL, or only do workshop funnels, or only sell mini courses, or only use Instagram DM funnels. That's bullshit. Business is very different from client to client. For some, DM funnels are better, for some VSL funnel are better, for some mini courses better, for some workshops are better. Like, it depends on the business. You can't use a cookie cutter funnel strategy for every single business. For example, if I'm selling agency services to roofers, a mini course or a workshop funnel is less likely to work compared to a direct offer VSL funnel. And if I'm helping, for example, new moms lose weight, a direct VSL offer may or may not work. A workshop or a masterclass is more like to work. But if I'm selling something that people don't even know about, for example, somehow helping new moms with AI, They don't even know if that's a problem they are facing. They know there's a problem, but they don't know how AI could help. So in that case, a workshop masterclass funnel works much better. So again, it depends on the business. That's why again I have the growth partnership offer, where I help you one-on-one with your business, and I handle half of the technical part of your business so that you can focus on increasing your growth and making your product better and helping your clients better. So what happens is, once this land on landing page, now landing page could be of a low ticket offer or a free opt-in depending on the type of funnel that we're running, or it could be a direct from ad to DM also, as I told you earlier. From there, people are given a core value offer asset. Now again, it could be a VSL, a workshop, webinar, masterclass. I personally prefer VSLs the most because these are most predictable, require the least amount of effort from you, and especially if you're under $1 million a month or under $100,000 a month, VSL works really well. Honestly, I would recommend everyone to go with VSL if you can. Like depending on the market, it could be a short VSL to a long VSL, but again, as I told you earlier, depending on the business, sometimes DM or a workshop works even better. So it just depends on your business. And not everyone is going to buy a low ticket offer or opt-in, or like even watch the VSL or the whatever the asset you are given, the mini course, masterclass, workshop, whatever, even if they opt in. So that is why, because here's where most funnels fail. They just run ads, simple ads, not even AI driven intent refiner ads, simple ads to a landing page, and then they don't even opt in, and they just leave it. And that's why their cost of a VSL booked appointment or a cost for workshop is so much higher. And even if someone opts in or buys a low ticket product, after that they don't even have a system to nurture them. They are just, okay, now book a call, book a call, book a call. Sending a cold traffic to a VSL or a workshop and then expecting them to book a call is, in today's date, it's kind of stupid, because there is trust recession that's going on. That basically means people just don't trust online market especially anymore, and they have been burnt a lot. So that is why we have trust and authority and goodwill builder ads. Now these ads run with godlike omnipresence, so they are across the internet once they get into your funnel, and you are in their face again and again and again, but not in an intrusive way, more of in a respectful, authoritative way, so that your level of expertise and authority is maintained. And this helps you attract and nurture your potential clients, because if they clicked on the ad and landed over here, they are very likely to be interested in solving the problem. So it's not about are they interested or not, it's more about do they trust you or not. So over here, what we run is something called power value offer assets. Now power value offer asset is basically a special type of content that I help my clients build, where they provide value and an offer in less than 5 to 7 minutes. So they're very short content which are value packed, but they don't give away the farm. They help them make a decision of potentially working with you or not. Then there's belief shifter and clarity content, because a lot of people have negative beliefs around coaching, or they don't believe your stuff could work, or they don't have clarity on how it could work. For example, if you're helping women with PCOS, if you're helping them lose weight, they might not trust you because they might have already been burned in the past. So you need to give them belief shift that it is actually possible, because a lot of women don't even think it's even possible to lose weight when they have PCOS or thyroid issues. You can tell them, first of all, it's possible. You can then give them clarity on what should they do. Small value with offer. Okay, this is very similar to power value offer assets, but slightly different. And then there are case study and result ads. So these run in a bi-daily way. So for example, Monday, Tuesday would be one set of ads, Wednesday, Thursday other set, Friday, Saturday other set, and then in repeat. So this allows you to be always in front of them, because the reality is, if you're just dependent on organic, like if you were getting ad to Instagram page and then expecting them follow, and then trying to nurture them with your content, you're so dependent on Instagram's algorithm. That is just stupid, because you're running a business, not a hobby here. And if algorithm decides to show your content good, if it doesn't, then it doesn't. And for that, you have to dance in front of Instagram, you have to sing in front of Instagram, you have to do like viral trends, and this is so stupid, man. That's why this is where you just pay pennies on the dollar, because these are basically retargeting ads, not cold ads. So you literally have to pay pennies, and you get to be in front of them for very little amount of money. So again, once they have consumed your core value offer asset, like whether it's VSL, workshop, webinar, masterclass, paid, free, whatever it is, they are added to omnipresent nurture conversion campaigns. What it basically is, it is a much like in-depth version of this particular trust authority goodwill builder ads. Now these keep running, these do not stop. As you see, they are sent to this and to this at this point, and they might just watch the core value of an asset, like the 2 to 3% of the market might just watch the asset and then book a call with you by either DMing you or like filling out the application. Or if you have a funnel where you sell a mid-ticket product, they might just purchase mid-ticket. This might happen, but this is much less number of people who will go through that. Most of the people will not be sure about you, would want to consume more content from you, especially if you're selling coaching, because in coaching, people don't buy your stuff, they buy you first, you as a person. So this is where I help my clients build 6 main types of content. I am actually adding more stuff to this, but this is 6 main types, which is intended to be omnipresent and nurture, and then ultimately convert your prospects into referral quality leads and then potentially buyers. Now this all doesn't have to take months or even weeks. This all process sometimes happens in just a couple of days for the prospect or the client. Now once they have consumed your asset, they are started to be shown. Now they see this both organically on platforms like YouTube if you have posted over there, but my main intention is to show them through ads. They see offer clarity content, which basically clarifies the offer whichever you shared on the core value offer asset. They then see different testimonials, case studies. They see how it works, deep dive kind of content. Then they see content which basically helps them understand why your strategy is unique and superior than every other thing that they have heard or seen in the like outside. And then there is quick win, fast action bonuses. Basically this type of content that I help you create. I'll create more videos about this on my channel, so don't worry about it. Even if you're not my potential client, if you're not going to work with me, I will help you, so don't worry about it. But I'm telling in the context of I help you create, because it's just a habit of mine when I talk with people. So in the quick win fast action is basically where I guide you to create content that gives the prospects quick wins, small wins, so that they already see results from you without you having to spend a lot of time or effort helping them get the results. So this makes a huge amount of know, like and trust factor. It's kind of what I'm helping you with over here. I'm giving you the strategy, and even if you implement just this small part into your ad strategy, you'll get a lot of results and you will feel that quick win. If you have any questions, by the way, even if you don't feel you are ready to work with me, but you have questions, just reach out to me on Instagram. I'll put that down too, and I'll be more than happy to answer. Now the last over here is false belief changer as like assets, basically content that helps them get rid of their false beliefs, like this just doesn't work, I cannot lose weight, or I cannot become better business, or the leads are extremely expensive, stuff like that. So over here it was attraction mechanism where you were attracting cold audience, but because of this trust authority goodwill builder ads and omnipresent nurture conversion campaign, these are part of warm-up mechanisms. This turns cold prospects, cold audience into warm audience, which sparks curiosity, ensures you are perceived as an expert, and builds the know, like, trust factor. Because understand this, if you are a coach, consultant, or any sort of service provider, the game is about building know, like, and trust. If they know you, like you, and trust you, you have pretty much already won. If they do not know you, do not like you, and do not trust you, then no matter what you do, you are not going to get them as a client, because ultimately in the sales call, they will bring tons of objections and they will hate you for answering them. And then at that point, they are just not trusting you. And what's the point at that sense? If you're a great salesperson, if like that, if you're a huge closer, that more power to you. But I personally am not that type of person. I hate hard sales pitches. I would much rather make the prospect be interested in what I have to offer and know everything about my offer before even talking to me. I hate sales calls, to be honest. Which is why I built out this system. Now, I did not create the complete system on my own. I have learned from a lot of people like Frank Kern, Sam Owens, etc. But this is basically my twist on the system, and which is working quite well for me. Now, again, the purpose of this omnichannel nurture conversion campaign is to get them to book an application, apply for an application, or send you a DM that they are interested. Or if you're selling a mid-ticket product at this point, then buying the mid-ticket product. But ideally, to get an application and ultimately to book a call. Once they apply, they fill out the application, you basically nurture them, qualify them. First of all, you qualify them, and then you share nurture assets, basically different videos or content that you have, which again I help you build out. Most of the stuff is not even necessary at this point because of this nurture conversion campaign, which is continued to be shown to them even after they apply, so that once they get on a call, they already are seeing your ads every day, every morning, every night. And you qualify them, nurture them, and then assert authority by all this. At this point, they are much more warm to you. They are hot audience at this point, and it's much easier to convert them to sales because your positioning is much better. And as you can see over here, they are completely like very light. I've used the colors to represent what I mean to say. Over here, it's very cold, so blue. Over here they are getting like a little yellowish, so they are getting a little warmer. Here it's more yellowish, and over here it's like orangish, so I'm an expert, I guess. Over there, after that, because of the positioning and everything that we have done so far, once they get on a call, it's much easier to convert them because of the positioning, the trust and authority that you have built, the KLT factor, no like trust factor that you have built. And above this, I also help my clients with the reverse sales script that makes it much easier to sell. So instead of you being salesy, you are more like a doctor which is prescribing a solution to them, and they sell themselves on why they want to work with you, making sales much easier and getting as high as 50 to 60% close rate. And at this point, the client is closed, which helps us feed into the AI of Meta, AI of the platforms that we are targeting them, and give the Meta an idea of what type of people we want to work with, and also to the AI of the data aggregators that we work with, which helps us create a like positive feedback loop. So this again rinse and repeats, which creates consistent and predictable scaling. This again gets you more case studies, more social proof, which again helps you with better positioning and marketing message, and which helps you again refine your niche, ICP, your offer and your positioning, because you have had so many conversations. You knew who converted, who did not. So every person who converts, you get more idea, and then again this loop goes on and on. Now the reason on this line is over here because sometimes we also show these ads directly to cold audience, but I prefer to focus on intent definer, AI driven ads first, and then for the people who show intent, we show these ads. So this is basically the system that is working really well. And even if you go into top coaches right now and check out what they are doing, you will find that the stuff they are doing is very similar to this. Many times they don't even know. People like Iman Gaji, Sam Owens, Russell Brunson, Frank Kern, Tony Robbins, all of them are leveraging this system. It's their team that is building it out, and I'm just spelling the B's for you over here. If you want my help implementing this in your business, I'm more than happy to help you with that. Again, if you want to see like whatever results this could get, just click the button link below and either book a call with me or something, or just check out on the page. I'll put it over there, like the results it could get. And if that's again something you're interested, I will be more than happy to help you with that. So I think that's pretty much about it. If you have any further questions, leave in the comments below or send me a DM on Insta, and I'll be more than happy to answer. I hope this was of value, and have a great day.